Okay, so what I'm talking to you guys about tonight is how to right here. Go to course number 10, all right? And it's actually on page 41. And what we're going to talk about is getting your first customer and distributor. Now, I've been in this business a long time, but I learned something. So I really want you guys to go back and watch this video. I want you to watch this Eric Worre video if you have access to it, because it is good. I learned a few tricks and some things, and I'm not gonna be able to go over verbatim what he said, but if you go into that link and you watch it, it's just so you know, go speed up to 10 minutes and then just watch it for a couple minutes and you'll hear his back and forth, and it's really, really good. Okay, but let's get started. If you can, take some paper out, because you might want to take some notes, because this is good stuff. And if you wanted to get somebody on tonight and they're not here, just Brent will post this in Working from the Beach, and then I just send it, like save it. You know, you can like highlight the link and you can text it to them and say, hey, watch this when you have time. It's 30 minutes. It was really good. That's depending on if it really is good. But share this with somebody. Don't just, you know, maybe don't even just tag them, just actually share with them the link so that they can just click when they're maybe driving and watch it. Trust me, it helps out a lot. Okay, now we're on page 41. So we're talking about getting your first customer, your first distributor. And the first thing that he tells us to do is to focus on the easy person, the easy people. Who are your easy customers? Now, I'll tell you who those are in a second. But the reason that you want to focus on your easy people, hang on, I got to shut this. Oh, I look so much better. Okay. The reason that you want to focus on the easy people, they're probably going to say yes, and you need a win. You need a reason to believe in yourself. So that's why he wants you to do the easy people first. So that makes sense to me. When you get some customers, a couple things are going to happen with these easy people. They might not be the person that's going to like go crazy and go gangbusters, but you're going to be getting people involved. You're going to have that win. You're going to feel that momentum. You're going to feel how good it feels to get a yes. And these people might add you or connect you to other people that are going to build the business. They are basically going to give you referrals. This is how I work with my networking group. The people in my networking group, I'm not allowed to sign them up to be business builders. That's not what we're supposed to do. We get referrals through our networking group members, not from them, but through them. So they will introduce me to people who might want to build the business. This works the exact same way. So I'm going to have you guys make a list of 10 people. Now I'm giving you permission to sort of check out. I'm going to keep talking, but you can sort of check out, because I actually want you to write your 10 people down that I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you some examples and people are going to come to mind. So I want you to write their names down right now. Even if you don't have the notebook, just write down on a piece of paper. Okay. All right. So first of all, who are the people that would support you no matter what? Now, mind you, this list is for you right now, but you also need to train somebody on this who's not on this call right now. So just, you also write down the person that would support you no matter what, but also write down the person that would write that down, the support person. Like not just their name, but what I'm saying. People that would support you no matter what. So whoever that is, people that love you no matter what, they're just going to buy from you because they just want to support you. Okay, next example is people that owe you one, and feel free to remind them that they owe you one. Feel free to say, hey, remember when I came over and helped you move? Or remember when I bought those knives from you? Or remember when I had that Tupperware party for you? You owe me one. I need you to be a customer with me. I need you to spend $160, $300, whatever it is, and just try these products and be a customer. So people that owe you one. So think about them. Also, we're making a list of 10 people that you do business with right now. So this is something that this is what you could say to them. Like your dentist, your insurance person. So I would be like, my dentist is Dr. Ruff, believe it or not, that is his name. I would be like, Dr. Ruff, I have been coming to you for about 10 years. You've done a great job with my teeth. I pay you at least twice a year. I'm asking that you try something for a month. I've been with you for 10 years. I'm asking you to try something for a month. Now, it might be a little uncomfortable to say that to some certain people, and I get it. I get it. But I'm going to ask you to just try it with one of them. Maybe your insurance agent. Maybe it's easier to do over the phone. Like, hey, I've been with you for 15 years through 4 kids, 2 marriages, and 15 years. Oh, sorry. No, that's what I can say. So I give you money every single month for 15 years. Can you try a product of mine for 1 month? I mean, how can they say no? And here's the thing. If they say no, then you could say, you know, there are other dentists out there, right? You do know that. And you might have to change it up. You might have to change it up. And I know that's an uncomfortable situation that maybe isn't the easiest people, but they should say yes to you. Like you shouldn't have to give them that ultimatum. They really should say yes to you. Okay. And I'm going to give you some tips about how to say what to say also. Okay. The next person on your list, people who need your product badly. Now you can't walk up to people and be like, hey, you're a little chunky in the monkey. You really need to drink these protein shakes. Or, hey, you look a little wrinkly. You need to drink the collagen. That would be so rude. Do not do that. But people that are your close friends that are like, Eric Worre says people that need to lose weight, don't talk to them about their weight. Obviously, talk to them about their energy. How's your energy? You know, like, hey, Susie, don't say you look. You seem like you don't have a lot of energy. What's going on? You know, I'm offering this product now called Isogetics, and it sure gives me a lot of energy. So people that need it badly, okay? And then the last category. So again, I want you to write down the people, but then also these categories. The last category is people that can afford it. So that's just a fact of life. Some people just can't afford it, right? Some people just can't. And we don't want to make anybody feel bad. So think about the people that can afford it. Your goal is going to be for each and every one of you to get 1 new customer this week from this list of 10. Does anybody have 10 people written down on a list? Sally, Michelle, Jen. Okay. All right. So next question is, when will you be connecting with these people? Perfect. I heard somebody say Wednesday, by Wednesday. So that is great. I mean, I'm sure that's what I heard through the muted. Okay. Yeah. So just connect with them by Wednesday. Okay. And if you don't have your list of 10 up, just work on it and let me know in Working for the Beach when you do it. One also thing that you can say to them is, I'm using this product and I'm really excited about it. I really believe in it. I think it will help you. It's helped me. I think it would help you. And then say this to them. I don't want you to be like a business builder, because you know what? It might not be for you anyways. I just want you to be a customer tester. Now there's a little thing to say it might not be for you anyways. That's a little seed, honestly, is what that is. But so say that. Just say that. But just say, I just really need you to be a customer tester. My whole goal is just for you to be a customer. Just try it. You're going to get set up on an auto ship. You want to cancel it, I don't care. If you want to order again, that's wonderful. If you don't, I will still love you. And if you never order again and you don't like it, I will not speak about it to you ever again. And now Eric Worre is training on this. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, Carla, you do that. Good job. I always give people an out, especially people that I already love. I always give them an out. I always say that. I will still love you if you try it and you don't like it. You never order again. So feel free to say that. Okay. I also want you guys to know I'm a global top achiever. Woo, that feels good to say, doesn't it? And so what I want you to know is that I went back the last 8 months, and the average number of people that I enroll is 9 every single month. So figure out where you are on that spectrum. All right. I mean, January, I enrolled 16 people, but that's not normal. That's just the collagen came out and everybody went gaga. So, but figure out where you are on that spectrum. So maybe you don't want to be a global top achiever. That's fine. So just enroll 5 a month, set your, whatever you want to do, whatever, set it. I would highly recommend, if you're going to build any type of business at all, you should do at least 5 a month. Get those team builder coupons, you get the free products from the company. I get free stuff every single month. I picked some out today. Team builder coupons and expert coupons are in your back office if you earn them. I know Sally did. So somewhere between 5 and 9. Okay. So think about that. Oh, and then also you should never, ever, ever, ever stop talking to people in this way. So this might seem like a beginning kind of way to launch your business, just trying to get customers and, working on just finding, telling people, I just need you to be a customer, just a product tester, but don't ever stop enrolling people this way. I still enroll people like this, like I'm looking for customers. I need you just to be a customer. Don't take a break on enrolling customers. Everybody, everybody, you guys can punch me in my face behind my back if you want to, but you should be enrolling somebody every week. Everybody should be enrolling at least one person every single week for sure. Okay, let's go to page 42. And listen, if you're not, it's okay. Just work up to that level. Like just make that a goal. Okay, page 42. Now we're still talking about getting your customers, and now we're talking about working with your hot market. Your hot market is your hardest market. This is your friends, or sorry, this is your family. These are the people, like, for example, I might happen to have a brother who, when I used to go to his house, has a big giant can of some protein I've never heard before sitting right on his counter, which he clearly could put that away because he knows I'm coming over, but he doesn't. So, right, that's my brother. That's should be my hot market. He's not. I'm not talking to him anymore. I'm not. I'm going to respect his choice of eating the crap protein, and I'm moving on. Like, I'm not going to talk to him about it anymore. Not good for me, and it's not good for him. So the hot market is really, really hard. So that those hot market people, those are the ones that you just asked just to be your customer. Okay, now there's 3 things that I want you to consider when you are working with your hot market. Is, first of all, you're asking them for, I need your support. I'm really excited about this product line. It's helping me and lots of people on my team, and I need your support. I need your help. These are okay things to say. These are great things to say. Another word regarding your hot market is practice. So like, hey, can I practice my pitch on you? I need a friendly face. Can I go through the motions of signing up a customer with you? Would that be okay if I just went through it and, just kind of practice? I'm supposed to send you a video. I'm supposed to get your feedback. Can we just do all that? Like, just do that. Because number 1, you're probably going to end up getting a customer out of it. Number 2, it is good practice for you. And they can't say no because you need their support and you need the practice. And then also what I was saying, regarding my brother is respect. So I don't assume just because he's my brother, he's going to use my protein. I will not assume that. And so, we have to respect their role in our life. So he's just supposed to be my brother. He's not my customer. And that's okay. That helped a lot when I learned that aspect. Again, if you can, go to the Eric Worre video and watch his, at about 10 minutes in, and watch his back and forth. It's definitely worth it. And this support approach that he talks about is really, really great. This is exactly what Jason and I did. For the first 3 years, this is exactly what we did. We just got customer after customer after customer. And will you support me? Will you help me? You were with me in Party Light. I want you to be with me now. And I need you. I need to practice on you. This is exactly what we did. And then just the beginning of this year is when we really started to grab business builders and work with them that way. But for 3 years, that's how we built. So we became executives 3 or 4 times and went on several trips. So it's not a bad plan. It's really not a bad plan to do it this way. Okay, top of page 43. And also, I hope you guys, when I tell you guys that stuff, it's not me bragging about how awesome we are. It's me letting you know what we did to get here, and then what we're doing now, so that you know how to gauge yourself. Because going in, I had no clue how many people to enroll every single month to get to top achievers. We're just, I've just had to listen to Brent all the time and listen to Brent all the time. So that's just why I'm telling you guys that stuff. Okay, top of page 43. Now, I did tell you beginning of this year, we started to look for business builders, and this when he calls it distributors, but we're looking for people that want to be executives, people that want to replace their income, people that want to have residual income. We do not stop enrolling customers. We do not stop talking to people in the way that I just told you about. And we definitely still take care of our customers, and we give very good customer service to our customers. Thank God for Penny. Okay, so that didn't go away, but our focus is the distributors or the business builders. So this is a new list. All right. So you got your customer list, and now here's a new list. And again, I want you to write down the people that you think of, the people's names that you think of when I say these things. And then I also want you to think about or write down these things so that you can retrain on this. All of this is duplicatable. So make a list of your business builders. These are people that are ambitious. So think about the ambitious person in your life. Like if you were in high school right now, who would be running for president? Like who's that person in your little group? Who's entrepreneurial? You know, maybe they have another. Michelle, I saw your face. I can't. That's a difficult word. Entrepreneurial. Okay, and then, whoa, sorry. Okay, so then think about those people who maybe have a business already, especially for college. Good grief. Think about competitive people. So who's competitive? Who's the loudmouth at the soccer game? Okay, so think about those people. They're competitive. You want them. Think about people who are dissatisfied. So people are just like, things aren't fun right now. Like they're just not having fun. They just come home from work and they're just like, wah, 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 work's boring, and they're not living life. They're not living their best life. So think about those people. They need to be on your list. Who is money motivated? There ain't nothing wrong with being motivated by money. Nothing at all. So who is motivated by money? Put them on your list. Who's the bougie friend who likes to get all the things and all the stuff and all the facial treatments and all the things? Those people, put them on your list. People that are nonconformists. So people that go against the grain, people that like to stand out. Exactly. The weirdos. Will all the weirdos please rise? Yes, those are the people that you definitely want on your team. I know Heidi's the biggest weirdo on the call right now, and I love her. And I would love to have her on my team. So look for people like Heidi, a little off the beaten path. Those are great people to work with in network marketing. Okay, also people that you want to work with. So I'm really glad Sherry Burton tuned in. I know she probably can't show her video, but one of the reasons I reached out to Sherry, and she joined when we just started, but one of the reasons I reached out to her was selfish reasons. I did want her to use Isagenix products with her family, but I don't get to see her and talk to her very often. Our lives kind of went like this a little bit, but she's one of my good friends, and this gave us, and I didn't really know it at the time, but it has given us an opportunity to talk way more often and get together way more often. Like we have an excuse, we have a reason that we make time for, because sometimes we just have to talk about Isagenix. So that's led to a closer friendship, to be honest. And I like working with her. She's easy. And she was an easy person to say yes, because she's one of my best friends. And so like she was on the easy list, and then I wanted to work with her. So think about those people in your life that you really like. People who look up to you. So you know the people in your life that think you're awesome. You know who they are. If you can't think of anyone, that's just plain silly. Just think about it. Who looks up to you? You should ask them to work with you. It's such a compliment. If they look up to you and you're like, hey, I'd love to work with you in Isagenix. I'd love to tell you about this. I think you're great. Don't mention that you know that they look up to you. That would be kind of cocky, but just be like, I would love to work with you. I think you would be great at this. And they're going to be beaming forever because you asked them that. It's a great compliment anytime you ask somebody or say that to somebody that you'd like to work with them.
That's why I work with you, Carla.
I know.
Because I look up to you. That's the only reason.
Hey, this is a no interrupting show, Sherry.
Oh, sorry, honey. Love you. You didn't tell me that. You gotta tell me that ahead of time. Hi, Brent.
Sherry, mute her out. Mute those people. No, she's absolutely right though. I'm glad she interrupted because we do look up to each other in that way. So think about those people. And then yeah, people that you admire in the same way that admire you. Those people need to be on your list. Does anybody have 10 people on their get your first business builder list? Does anybody have 5? Pam, you have 10? Yes. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, good. So the assignment is going to be to get the list of the 10 people you're going to reach out to for customer, and then the 10 people that you're going to reach out to for business builders. It might take you, I don't know, maybe another day to put that list together. It's not a big deal. It's only 10 people, but put it together and then post in Working from the Beach that you did that. Okay. And then, hold on, let me look at my notes. Oh, I didn't know I was going to talk this fast. Hold on. Okay, that's great. All right. So get those lists together, and then it's going. Listen, I'm not going to pretend that you have all the time in the world to reach out to 20 people in the next 48 hours. I understand. However, I am going to ask you to do that. I am going to ask you to complete your list in 24 hours and then take the next 24 hours to reach out to all those 10 people. For the love, you can text them, you can message them, you can call them on the phone, you can do a voice little message thing of, hey, Nikki, I'm so grateful that you were on the call tonight. I think you're great because I admire you. I want to work with you. You are motivated by money, and I have something I want to run by you, and see if you can get them on the phone. It won't take you long to do that. I want you to try. I'm stressing that you get this done by Wednesday because I feel like if I let you stretch it out till Friday, you just might not do it. So you have your list. You have the challenge of when to get it done, and let's recap these things that you're going to be saying. The goal is to do 3 things when you're talking to these people. Sherry, tell your story. Tell your story. Tell your story of your isogenic story, whether it be financial or the nutrition or the less wrinkles or all of it. Tell your story. Keep it brief. And then do the thing. Send the video. Send the isogenicshealth.net. Send it out. And say, here's some information. I would like your feedback on it. I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to connect with you and tomorrow morning to see what you think about it. Don't give them too much time, and then get back to them and be prepared for them to say yes. Tell your head and your heart that they're going to say yes. They're going to be a customer tester. I know that you guys can do this. I know it's asking a lot, but I also know that you can do it. And I'm so excited to see what happens. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. The next thing I want to tell you guys about before I open it up for questions is the next section in here is company events. And we're not going to talk about that section except to say, here's what we feel about company events. You need to attend. You need to go to them. The next one coming up is Celebration. It's virtual, but there's going to be a party in Michigan and there's going to be a party in Wisconsin. So Heidi's doing the Wisconsin one and I'm doing the Michigan one, and try to get to them. Mine's going to be a 3-day event. And we're going to do all kinds of team things. We're going to do a sip and sample. We're going to do a healthy happy hour. We're going to sit down in my living room and watch the virtual event together. The tickets were $10. I think they might be 20 right now, but you want to get a ticket because it's like personalized to your name, and then you're going to get stuff, I believe, or you're going to get coupons, or you're going to get something. So don't think just because you're going to Heidi's house to watch it, you don't need a ticket. You still want a ticket. Okay. So go to isogenicsevents.com and get your ticket for that. If your team does any other events, sip and samples, vendor shows, anything like that, we're going to a country music festival in a couple weeks. We do a lot of things together as a team. If they're doing things, you should go. You should go because we're very nice people and it's fun to hang out with. And it's just, we don't talk business all night long. We don't, but just connecting and being together is great. So go to team events. I don't know what else is coming up big that Isogenics is going to be doing. Usually they have something in January. So hopefully that gets to happen. But that's what we're going to do about team events. And then, oh shoot, I just lost my paper. Hold on. Okay. Did you guys see my pajama pants? All right. So then next week and the following week, the next 2 weeks, Beth and I are going to talk to you guys about overcoming objections. So that's the big thing that we're going to talk to you guys about. And then we're going to take off Memorial Weekend. And then in the month of May, we're going to talk to you guys all about social media marketing. It is the way that we do business now. It's not everything, but it's important that you do it right. So that's coming up in June, and we'll have some folks involved in that, and we'll let you guys know. Okay, do we have any questions? Just feel free to unmute and ask.
I would want to interrupt.
Sherry, do you have a question?
I do have a question. So I have this new person, the one I texted you about earlier today that you sent me the video for.
Yeah.
She is already super healthy, and she takes some pretty significant supplements, and she's got pretty much the same mindset that you and I do. And so I think it's going to be beneficial for you to talk to her. Now, people, you don't know me, and I just got out of the shower, so I don't have my video on because I got wet hair, but I let Carla do all my bidding because she loves me.
I do.
Sorry, she does. And it works. So we need to figure that out. So you're willing to get in touch with her. Well, you're willing to let me have her get in touch with you and meet up.
Yes. So I'm glad. Yes, absolutely. And I'm glad that you brought that up, because if you don't feel comfortable to have the next portion of the conversation to seal the deal with the customer, you should feel free to use your uplines for that. I am sure most of them are willing. And it's even better if you can do like a 3-way conversation. I like to call people on the phone, but a 3-way conversation, because then you're learning how to talk to them, then you're kind of teaching, like Nikki, if you have somebody that's interested, maybe you and Sally and the person that you're thinking about right now should have a 3-way conversation, so that you're learning how to talk to people, and then Sally's supporting you in that way.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could go to lunch, the 3 of us.
Yes.
Or have coffee or something and just sit down. I think that it has more impact face to face.
I'm down for that.
Can I say something about that too, Carla?
Yeah.
I pulled over, so I'm not driving. Nobody freak out. So I think that's great what Sherry is talking about. We've talked, there's a lot of newer people on this call too that haven't been on some of the other ones. One of the things that Eric Worre talks about in becoming a network marketing pro is to use a third-party validation, whether it's a video, whether it's doing a 3-way with your upline, whether it is doing a sip and sample and having your upline lead it to train you, because it does take some time. Heidi wrote in the comments too, it takes some time to learn about the products, and you don't have to know all the answers. It's a perfectly great thing when you're starting to say, you know what, I don't have the answer to that, but I'll check with my upline and I'll get back to you. So don't ever feel like you need to know everything in order to talk to people. And if you have some hesitation and you need more confidence, then, bring them to a call, do a 3-way call, that kind of thing.
Yes, definitely. 100%. 100%. Okay. What other questions about grabbing a customer? Anything?
Carla?
Yeah.
I have one to let you guys know, since you talked about events. There's going to be an event in Northern Michigan, and I'm going to connect you with the lady that's going to do it. I'm going to be in touch with her later next week. Cindy Walter is going to host an event in Northern Michigan, and so in Michigan, I'm not sure exactly where yet, but she's looking to put that together. So I'll be letting you know about that, and that's going to be August 15th through the 17th.
Okay, that's awesome. I like Cindy, and that is wonderful.
And when you're finished, Carla, I want like 5 minutes to talk about the Rocky Point Challenge.
Okay, I think I'm finished. So just quick recap. You got your 10 customers, you got the people, their names, you got the other 10 possible business builders, and then you got, if you don't have 10, you got to finish that in the next 24 hours and then reach out to them all, connect with them in any way, shape, or form. You don't have to seal the deal by, but just connect with them before 48 hours. So the end of the day on Wednesday. See if you guys can just do that. Do it now and thank me later.
Do it.
I'm sorry.
And
That's what I tell my
also,
kids.
also remember that the next 2 weeks we're doing overcoming objections. So make sure you're on for those calls and invite anybody on your team, because these are going to be 2 really powerful calls. And then every Monday in June is social media, becoming a social media expert.
Okay, I am done. Brent, you have the floor.
Cool. Great call, Carla. That's fantastic. Well done.
Thanks.
Well laid out. I encourage you guys seriously to, one of the things that a lot of people don't do that Carla talked about, and that is you ask. There's nothing wrong with asking someone to help you earn a contest or earn an event or do something like that. And a lot of people miss that as an opportunity because they think that they won't. I do that most often with consultants. And my conversation usually goes like, hey, Carla, I'm in a contest and I need to make people into what they call consultants. You're going to make like 100, 150 bucks. Would you be open to me showing you how to do that? It would really benefit me. And generally they'll say, yeah, tell me what's up. I can make 150 bucks. Yeah, 150 bucks. And there's no strings attached. You don't have to do anything next week, next month, next year, nothing. Just, you're going to make between 100 and $150. And then I say, let's get your spouse enrolled and let's get one more friend enrolled and done. And that is an easy way to ask, because you're asking for the favor and you're not making it weird, and and they're going to get something for it, right? So if I could show you, okay, this goes back to the if I could, would you? If I could show you how to make 100, 150 bucks, would you be open to listening? If they say yes, then show them, right? So again, don't be afraid to ask. All right, Mexico. So for those of you who don't know, Tracy and I live in just outside of Phoenix, and it's about a 4.5-hour drive for us from our house to the beach in Mexico, in Rocky Point. What we have done in the past, and we do this, we go down there all the time. In fact, we're going down over Memorial Day, or actually just after Memorial Day, because we don't go down during the crazy times. We go down after the crazy times. So we're running a contest, and the contest has started this month. So it started in May. And the contest is based on the ability to earn money from us if you achieve certain things. So if you achieve executive and you maintain executive status for 5 weeks, you will get $1,000 cash, and you will get your condo paid for the time that we're there. Okay. You're gonna have to take care of the $1,000 is basically, cover your plane fare. We will also host at least one, if not two, team dinners. And that is if you get to executive. So for example, Heidi and Carla are currently executives. So they will have to maintain that status for 5 weeks, and then they will be qualified. Okay. Actually, they won't be qualified. They'll earn it. Now, if Heidi calls me and says, hey, Brent, I can't go because it's the wrong week in November, then I'm going to say, hey, Heidi, I'm really sorry, but that's the contest time. And that's it. So if you don't like the dates that got picked, you got to talk to Heidi and Carla anyway, because they've been the ones that have said it, because I knew they would make it happen anyway. Right? So anyway, so that's to be an executive. Now, some of you might think, oh my gosh, I can't, there's no way I get to executive by the end of October, because that's just when the contest ends, end of October. So for those of you who are like, I'd be open to going, but I don't think I can make that happen. So if you get to director between now and then, and you maintain director status for at least 5 weeks, okay, and this is only open to people who have never been executive and people who are either at director or have never been director. So if you get back to director status, stay there for 5 weeks, then you will earn $600 cash, plus you will get your condo, plus you'll be at our team dinners. Okay. Now the next one is the alternate. Okay, we did this last year on a trip. That's how Kelly D won the trip that through this alternate process. The alternate process is this. Every month, at the end of the month, and we'll probably do it the first week of the following month. So I will put up a post at the end of May. You will have to post your leader in action form. Okay, every month. May, June, July, August, September, and October. You've got to post it every month. If you post it all of those months, and if you get at least 20 points, 20 certified points, mean points in every category, 3 months, 3 of those 6 months that are coming up, then you will be in a drawing for the alternate winner. Okay, so we'll put everybody that accomplishes that, you will be in the drawing, and then we'll draw a name and that person will go. Okay, that person will earn the same as the director bonus. So they'll get $600 and they'll get their condo paid for. Plus they'll be obviously at the team dinners. So what I've tried to do is make this an incentive that those that want to get to executive get there and they're going to get a bonus for making it happen. Those who want to get to director are going to get there and they're going to get, some good stuff for making that happen. Those that are not sure if they can get there, but they're trying, because if you're trying, you're going to get 20 points at least 3 times. If you're really, really working it, you're putting these strategies that Carla and Beth are talking about every Monday and that we talk about every Tuesday. If you're putting those together, then that's an amazing thing. Dan Ferguson, their team, Team Life Changer, a couple years ago, they won that we put together a similar trip and they brought several of their team. I would love to see some of those of you who are putting this together, and I'll speak specifically towards Team Battle Buddies, put together a great challenge and bring your team. Beth, Heidi, I would tell you guys to focus on doing the same thing. Bring a downline team, okay? Because it's great if Heidi wins, it's great if Beth wins, but it's way more exciting if Beth and Heidi bring somebody along that is new, right? You bring along a new director, you bring along a new executive. That's where the excitement, the energy, all that stuff comes from. So I would love to see it happen. And if there's any questions, feel free to ask them. I would ask that you ask them in the Working from the Beach Facebook page so that we can create conversation there. But don't miss out on the opportunity. Here's the thing. If you are on the team and you do not post your leader in action in May, but then you qualify because you did two enrollments or you made 20 points in September and October, you didn't qualify because you've got to post every month starting the end of May. Okay, you've got to post them. So make certain that you post those leader in action reports at the end of each month, and I will post I'll post the challenge there. All right, that's the challenge.
Brent,
Yes.
you're so freaking generous, man. Thank you. That's awesome.
Sherry, you can talk anytime when I'm talking.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, dude. I won't
I've
ever
already
cut you off
texted
like
her.
that.
I've already texted her and talked to her about that.
Hang on. Carla just said some really bad things about Sherry, and so I had to mute her. So
Thanks, Brett.
you're welcome, dear.
Anyways, when does the contest start and end?
It starts May 1st, so it's already started,
Okay.
and it ends October 31st.
I'm not being an asshole. Well,
Okay, since we're asking questions, turn your thing off, Doug. You said you have to hold your executive status for 5 weeks. Last week, you said it needed to be the last 5 weeks of the contest minimum, correct?
No, it has to be 5 weeks. So you have to have an active executive for 5 weeks. I don't care if it's at the end or not, but it has to be 5 weeks of the contest.
All right, fantastic.
Yep. And I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what the number is, but Tracy and I have set up a budget for this. And if enough people don't earn it, then those that actually do earn it are going to get some extra specials as well. So so we've got kind of a mindset of how much money we're going to dedicate to this contest for the team. And I would just love to I would love to exceed that amount, but we've got that amount set aside so that if it doesn't happen, then you're just throwing extra money towards Carla and Heidi, and you guys really don't want to do that.
And Beth,
You got to get to executive first, and then I'll start throwing your name down.
Mexico bitches.
All right. I got nothing else.
I got nothing else either.
All right. Team call tomorrow night, same time.
Okay.
Hey, Brent,
See you fabulous
Thanks for being
people.
on. Bye, Sherry.
Bye.
Hey, Brent.
Bye.
Yes, dear.
I need to explain